Hello and welcome back to Ulti TV's coverage of Windmill 2022. We are in the semi-finals of the mixed division. PuTi on offense from Finland against Ambush from India, and PuTi somehow, some way managed to hold their offense on the first point. My name's Luke Burgess, and it is my pleasure to be broadcasting this game for you all this afternoon. It's been a absolutely fantastic weekend of Ultimate so far. We are at the very pointy end of the tournament now, as two of the best performing mixed teams of this tournament face each other. Only one can take the spot in the final. PuTi, in dramatic fashion, have told us that if they make the final, they will play it and miss their flight back to Finland. So Ambush, perhaps a surprise feature of this tournament. I don't think anyone expected them to do as amazingly well as they have done. Absolutely dominating their quarter against weightless number one, who were the favorites coming into bracket play. Well, them or PuTi at least, but fantastic performance from them in their quarterfinal matchup. I'm joined behind the mic by Corey. How's it going, Corey?
Pretty great. Just came back from commentating the Clapham is no good Open Division semifinal. Ended at the last. It went all the way down to the wire. I highly advise you to rewatch the stream and everything along those lines. Brilliant game from both teams. But now we're here with Ambush and PuTi, in which I've had the pleasure of commentating both of their games today.
Good stuff. Yep.
So Luke, how about you? How are you feeling so far? I guess with everything going on.
So I've just had 2 games off. So I was full of adrenaline earlier, but had some time to chill, check out some of the games that have been played since. I was a casual spectator in that Open Division semi that you just casted. And Ambush put their first offensive hold on the board, 1 apiece. Good stuff from both teams so far.
And it is great, honestly, too. As we saw from Ambush in the last mixed stream game, they can come with some fire. They have the throws as well. They usually put it deep, but PuTi giving a little bit, it seems like, of a zone here to make them really work it and challenge them. But Ambush can get there. They have the throws. They have the patience as well. And again, PuTi being the #1 rated team coming into the the bracket play, I should say, excuse me, in the semifinals, and Ambush the #5 seed coming into the semifinals. So we really have a good matchup here.
Yeah, 2 very strong teams.
And then even here, I'm not sure if you've heard, but PuTi, they had a flight. I think you probably have heard as well, but maybe the people that haven't heard, they had a flight scheduled tomorrow around the finals, but depending on how they do today, and if they make the finals, they might miss the flight for it. And that's honestly what Frizz is all about, I think.
Yeah, it's a bold choice. To be honest, it's a bold choice booking your flight for when the final's going to be.
That is true.
Just assume you're not going to make the finals. No pressure to get there. Oh, whoops, we got there.
What do we do now?
Yeah. Well, Ambush have something to say about that.
They really do. And this Ambush team, as soon as you get comfortable with any kind of look, they make you do something else. As you see, excellent defense on the handlers and the receivers.
Yeah, much harder offensive hold for PuTi on this occasion, but the final throw to the end zone, not near any defenders this time. Their first hold was secured by a tipped block in the end zone, caught in the back. Wow, unfortunate. But
it looks like Ricola has no, I guess no sorrows for that one. She's as we saw from the other game for PuTi versus Southern Hospitality earlier. She is a threat. She can go anywhere, throw any throw, and just a person to watch.
So we have the other mixed semi-final on the other stream. Should be underway by now.
I believe so. They abruptly gave me the boot and told me to go run over here. So it should be good and good.
Been putting in a shift this afternoon, Corey.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have it any other way again. Luke, it's always a pleasure commentating with you as well. Having some fun. Last game of the day. And then we have another event to go to tonight.
Oh, yeah. Tonight's the main party night.
It's going to be a soiree for sure.
Big pull coming up from PuTi. Nicely collected in the end zone. So vertical stack from ambush. Around forehand break to kick things off. Can't find the deep shot. Swings across the back. Looks off the little give-go lead pass. Still counts rising. Does find the reset. Low pass is collected and immediately shot to the end zone. Nicely done from ambush. Confident offense.
Very confident because they were getting in, like you said, some high stall situations there, and they kept just looking to any other handlers for a reset. But as soon as they get that, I guess, pass to facilitate the offense, they moved it up the field, and just in a couple of sections, they showed their athleticism and continued to push forward. Just like Kadu throwing it right across that midway line. And then just a deep shot for a score.
Nicely run down, nicely weighted pass.
Here too, I mean, looks like we're having a little bit of a windier afternoon than one would expect, but not too bad.
This morning was pretty still.
Yes. Still and hot.
Oh yeah.
It was.
Appreciate the breeze.
The scorching. It's really nice right now. And Sharma getting ready for the pull. They have an arm, as you see right here, floating in the air.
That's sailing. Inbounds as well. Ooh, I think that might have creeped out of bounds if it wasn't caught.
I believe so as well.
Yeah. I've become more of a fan recently of letting the pull drop and seeing what happens.
Me too. Honestly, just one for the positioning and then also two for the shame if you drop the pull.
Yeah.
Is relentless. Sandberg with the disc, a fake there.
Ooh, nice. Big right-handed around backhand fake. Then immediately just pivots infield and pops it in. Good balance control.
Vindeman throws it up line, and it looks like some contact, but they're going to play through it anyway.
You love to see it.
You know, throws it up to Knopen, but not today. So we saw Knopen was the one that took the contact down, didn't call anything, got up, and just ran down the field.
You love to see it.
You really do just booked it down. So,
I mean, no one really stopped, so.
Exactly. They just kept pushing. So, hey, if everybody's cool with it, then we're cool with it.
There's no call. Let's keep playing. So, vert stack again from ambush.
And I'm really excited to see this matchup between Sharma and Sandberg.
Immediate deep shot is underneath it. Defender's close, but not close enough. 1v1 in the end zone now. There's the shot. Nicely done. Ambush calmly converting the short field after the huck.
And Paris there, a player known to get open and also throw her body around. We saw before last game, she had a few Ds, a few scores, and now she's picking up right where she left off about an hour and a half ago. If you can see in the background, you can see Milan on the bike. Now he's stopping. I think he's waiting for the pole.
Felix in the cargo bay as well.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
As we see here too, again, a great matchup between PuTi from Finland and Ambush from India within this semifinals mixed division. They're keeping it close.
Yeah, Ambush up a break. But PuTi looked pretty strong.
And it was funny too, because the last stream I had with Ambush, they were playing waitlist, and I kept making the mistake. I saw the #1 after waitlist, and I didn't register that wasn't the #1 rated team. They were the #4 rated team, and Ambush came and just honestly ambushed the scenes there. It took advantage, winning that game confidently, and now they're playing the #1 team, PuTi, and they're up a break. It's kind of astonishing to see.
Yeah. Big call downfield. It's not Felix in the cargo bay of the bike. But another one of our media crew filming some shots.
I think you're right. Yeah, it looks like Felix might be on cam 1 in the other game.
Milan's trying to get some cinematic shots.
Pedaled real fast along that sideline that time. PuTi here with the disc. Wind picking up. Lino catches it.
Ooh, low grab. PuTi looking good though, making their way down the slide. Is called in bounds. Swing. Stack was a bit deep, but they find an option. Looking for the break side, there's nothing there though. Opts for the reset, back in field. Getting closer, but there's not much movement downfield for PuTi. Reset back, 1-2. On this near sideline now.
Again, great defense by Ambushers.
Upline pass not taken. Yeah, Ambush, they're close. There's the inside break and the break side continuation for the score. Yeah, Ambush doing well to stop the open side, but once PuTi got it onto that break side, they converted.
It really was, and Hattori just catching the disc downfield and looking off some options, but running around till she got open for a score, and PuTi just being really patient there, exercising their better judgment, not forcing any of these throws into windows that might not be there. And they right the ship to get it 3-3 and look to see if they can get a break here from Ambush. So we see here the focused faces of Ambush. A lot of people in the comments from before and even now still supporting them, watching this run. Again, a very impressive game they had against, excuse me, I was trying to, waitlist #1, and just continuing it on here in a tight matchup against PuTi.
Floaty pull from PuTi will be collected. Open side under to open up this possession. Deep shot is denied on the second effort. That held up dangerously for PuTi, but they do get the block. And immediately shoot deep themselves. Receivers underneath it, it's fading left, but well read. 2v1 in the end zone, doesn't take it. PuTi setting up their end zone offense now. There was almost looked like Ambush were going to bid for that one, but PuTi maintained possession. Reset. Looking end zone now for the swing, but it's not there. Finds it on the next look though. Another swing, breakside continuation is blocked. PuTi just working it amongst the handlers. Back to the middle. High floating disc, not quite in the end zone though. And that dish will do it. PuTi get their break back.
They really do. And Marta's there initially catching it on the goal line. Thought she was in. Didn't matter anyway. She saw the knocking on the door, honestly. Again, I know that was a corny pun. Got to say one at least every stream there. My brain's a little fried here. But that is a deserved break for PuTi as they take it 4-3. And I can't even be mad with the D because it was a knock, and I was like, okay, well, you got to catch your Ds. And obviously they caught their Ds.
They did. They got it. It hung up dangerously, though.
It really did.
So much spin still on it. And the underside of the disc facing into the wind, helping it up even more.
So really see a nice breeze coming in through. Picking it up, you can hear it in the headphones a little bit here. I don't think it's influencing the throws too much just yet, but just something to keep an eye out for.
Very flat, long pull from PuTi. Again, I think that might have gone out the back if they'd left it. There was a chance. They choose to field it, get their offense moving. Good work round the back from Ambush. All of their downfield cutters really far away. This just sails a bit too high. Wind pushes it out of bounds. Another break chance for PuTi.
And that might have been one more the wind influenced the decision there. McKean doesn't matter though, he's gonna pick up the disc regardless.
Floats the disc out onto the open side, and it is blocked. Ambush defense read that like a book.
And it went over the fence too. Yeah. Confidence smack over.
Yeah, got to be careful with your blocks in that direction. These discs are sitting up.
They really are, as we saw the point previously.
So Ambush could do with putting this in. Don't want to get broken twice early in the game. Lots of bodies in the narrow space, but Ambush find an option. Crowding the disc a little bit. There's a call. Looks like a stall-out call on the throw before this. So as exciting as this play might be, it will be inconsequential.
Luke, I believe you're right too. Even as great as an effort it is from Neka. Honestly, in the end, it doesn't necessarily mean anything since we have a stall.
So the players just discussing what the resolution of this call should be. Sounds like the stall out is contested, and they are deciding whether or not the turnover should stand. So the players have decided that the stall-out call did not affect the play and the turnover stands. So PuTi get the disc on the front corner of their end zone. So floaty disc into the middle of the field. IO break is collected. Contact on the mark, but play continues. IO break, 2 players there. One of them does catch it. Pick called in the stack. And an injury as well. Very tense point few calls. Some contact downfield. Contact on the mark. Ambush really don't want to give up.
Then it looks like Jarvi also being the one injured. And if he's unable to continue on in the game, that's a big loss for PuTi. A rotational handler in the set, being very reliable with deep shots.
So discus chat back in. Round break, exploding, but run down. Kept in bounds, hammer fake. Backhand break down that far sideline for the goal. And that's a frustrating point for Ambush. PuTi take a 2-point lead.
And that is another break for PuTi as well. Some fancy toe tap in there to ensure the catch. And Hota, even though they just came in the game, throwing some fakes around, hammer fakes, insides, outsides, finally converting right along the boundary, and it sticks in. PuTi with 2 breaks in a row, and it looks like that might be a timeout.
Yeah, intelligent timeout call from Ambush. They need to find some answers to the questions that PuTi are posing right now.
Need to talk it out.
And as the players take a break, so are we. We'll be right back.
Fireball summer, honeymoon lovers, seeing no colors. Love me all summer, making discovers under your covers.
We are back after that video promo. Players still kind of in the timeout. Ambush breaking their huddle after discussing some of their strategies. PuTi warming up with some throws. So you can see all of the scenes here as we go through Windmill. Can't miss the elephant in the back. It's just a great time. And it looks like we have our finals matches up for the Open and Women's Division lined up as well. In the Open Division, we have Clapham versus Mooncatchers. The Mooncatchers coming down from 3 points, 9-6, taking it all the way to Universe to win 12-11. And then in the women's, we have 3 SBs versus Prima Donnas. Prima Donnas being ranked #1 within the women's division, taking it all the way to the finals. And 3 SBs, as you saw in the late stream, making it all the way through the 2. So we have some interesting matchups here. We're going to see what the semifinals for the mixed division has for us as well.
Yeah, finals day tomorrow is going to be exciting.
I cannot wait. It's going to be grand.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say about the next 24 hours lined up for us is going to be grand, Luke.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, and that's just a drop on that far sideline for Ambush. So the timeout call not quite doing the work Ambush were hoping. Let's PuTi have another break opportunity. Do find the reset. Being forced all the way back. Find the swing. No deep shots available. Poach player on that far sideline. Reset again. Low throw, but just about kept up. High throw, just about brought down. That was a more composed throw. There's the shot to the end zone. And reeled in, what a grab! Wow. Had to get horizontal, but brought it down anyway. And PuTi get another break.
Slow to get up, but really fully extending for that layout. And again, a big grab to keep the possession alive. Ayden and just, yeah, the wind really picking up in this point. As you see Liz from ambush dropping the disc around there. PuTi getting a break to continue their flow.
There's that low snag.
As you see here, Vinaken just really climbing the ladder here, double taking it.
Nice.
Impressive.
Nice. This throw sits nicely out in front, but did require the bid. And what a bid it was.
It was immaculate. I think that might be a 4-star for me, honestly. Or 4X, excuse me.
In Ulti-TV clip rating parlance.
So you see here, Martins has the disc in her hands, ready to go. I think we're ready to go. Ambush are ready to go, hands up. Kadu with his hands up. And they chuck it down deep.
Big pull. Does get to the end zone just about. PuTi stopped the initial looks from ambush, forced them to work it around the back. There's an upfield shot. Back to the handle set. Close defense from PuTi. They are working it now. There's a deep shot. But too short. Unfortunate for ambush. Just as they looked like they were getting in flow, mistake comes.
I think Adoyo just throwing that one into the air, kind of the wind taking it, not enough flick of the wrist there.
Yeah, it was an upwind throw.
Yes.
This is a downwind throw. That's why it's sitting like that, but nicely reeled in. PuTi with a short field to work with now. Ambush hustling to get back on defense. Looks off the break side option. Goes middle instead. Looking for the reset now, finds it. There's the break side continuation. Nicely brought down and shot into the end zone is complete. PuTi get another.
And that is just the break train rolling for PuTi. That one, 64 McKean to 46 McKean. I think that was on purpose. I'm pretty sure that was on purpose. But either way, they like the connection, as they do with the last name being the same there too.
You gotta throw it.
Exactly. Or you might hear it later. And PuTi going up 7-3, trying to see if they can break for half.
Yeah. PuTi not interested in getting their scheduled flight home. And it looks like they are calling a timeout. Pretty sure PuTi signaled timeout. So as the players gather themselves, we will take a short break. Be right back.
Help us go electric, become a member.
He's in a great spot.
Now.
He's in a perfect spot. Yes, his massive head has blocked everything. That was a huge play, but we have seen none of it. Finny, he's done it.
So loads of tournaments happening, which you can attend either as a player or a spectator. You can find them on Ultical.
Wonder if you'll be my bee, 'cause
Hi, this is Vest. Me and my camera have been covering Ultimate Frisbee since 2012, and now I've been working with Ulti TV, streaming Ultimate Frisbee for you. And if you become a patron member, we can offer you more contents, especially those games that, you know, they are not live stream and they're happening at the end of the game. Half of it I can move and go in there and stream live. So become a member, go on Ulti TV.
Thank you, Vez. We are back for this mixed division semi-final. PuTi from Finland looking to break to take half. Ambush from India have been impressive all weekend long. They are facing a tough challenge in this PuTi squad.
As you see here too, looks like Milan's taking an opportunity to run his own taxi service in one of the cargo bikes, taking passengers from pitch to pitch.
Wonder if he can help Ambush get a ride to the D station.
Ha! I'll take that one. That was good. I'll take that one.
Let's go, D!
See here, PuTi lining up, getting ready to throw it. Again, giving a little rest, it looks like, to their D line. Almost the same D line they had before on a couple of breaks.
Ooh, Wind just putting that pull out of bounds. So Ambush have showed some impressive skill on the stream already this weekend. We'll need to see that again though.
And this is a power put. He's going to put it, yep.
There we go.
Oh!
Missed block, missed grab, then a D. Incredible stuff.
That was nuts. Sharma, again, you know when he gets the disc, he's going to pull it every time. Fakes one, goes for the inside throw, which is impressive itself. It's right in the breadbasket for Liz, but Martis just has enough of a hand there to cause something, and the disc dies down.
Yeah, PuTi try and go the other way. In one, but the disc just falls into the stack. Ambush, get another chance. It's far side now. Working it down the line. There's the shot to the end zone.
Ooh.
And this time, it's reeled in. Ambush are excited about that one. We're not getting halftime just yet.
Not yet at all. Kagoa has a different plan in mind, catching it, then immediately spiking the disc on the ground. Very energetic ambushes, as we've seen before in the previous games here. But Liz dropping one in the end zone immediately after the turn, gets the disc, and then chucks it downfield to get an assist. And PuTi were really close to getting the D in that end zone as well.
Yep, fine margins. So Ambush have arrived at the D station. Not sure if the train has arrived yet. We'll find out at the end of this point.
I think I talked to some Ambush folks and they said the train is coming. Not sure if it's this point or maybe the next point's coming, but it's coming soon. PuTi, I think, have different ideas in mind. And just a well-threaded throw there.
So close.
An emphatic spike on the ground as well, too. Sharma throws it downfield for the pull.
Quickly fielded by PuTi. There's the deep shot. They like it going downwind. Not quite in the end zone. Backwards throw to start. Two defenders. PuTi taking the time, setting up their end zone offense. Just one more meter to go. There's the pop into the end zone. And Ambush will have to wait until the second half for the D train to leave the station.
In a connection there. Again, first between those two players, as you saw, Vindad throws it down deep to Lino, and then Lino throws it to Vindad for the score. But here it's Vindad, Lino getting that one. And then one of their 3 connections on this point for a score here. And that takes them to half, 8-4, PuTi.
Yeah, impressive work from PuTi in that first half. But as the players take their extended halftime break, so we will be right back after this.
As a huge one goes deep. Becky has it in her cross, and it's a goal! My goodness, at least Becky, you legend!
The break side, Murphy, and then floats that one out. Huge bid, gets the touch. What a grab! TV!
He's in a great spot. He's in a perfect spot. Yes, his massive head has blocked everything. That was a huge play, but we have seen none of it. Finny, he's done it.
We believe mixed is the best for the sport, for the world. That's why we're making a global showcase, starting in Europe, made in Amsterdam. PuTi. PuTi.net.
So loads of tournaments happening, which you can attend either as a player or a spectator. You can find them on Ultical.
Connor. Yes, Connor. Have you signed up to the UltiTV Patreon yet? No, not yet. Why? We best get on it before London Invite. We've got 16 of the best men's and women's teams from around Europe, and it's the last stop before Worlds. And it's only $3.50 a month. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, I'll get on it late. It's on the right tab for you there as well.
Yes, indeed. London Invite coming up next weekend. UltiTV will be there, broadcasting what should be some extremely hype matchups in the last warm-up tournament for a lot of those teams before World Championships in July. But before that, we have another whole day of coverage for you from Windmill, starting with the second half of this mixed division semi-final between PuTi and Ambush. PuTi looking phenomenal in the first half, up by 4. We'll start the second half on defense.
And it was funny too, because it looked like the wind just kind of introduced us into the second half with a big gust. But now it's kind of dying down. But after a little bit of a slow start, maybe a careless error for PuTi, they look to right the ship. Got it 8-4, and now maybe look to see if they can do something else. Something similar to that, I should say. But we know Ambush has got the fire burning. They're not going to roll over. As McKean throws it downfield.
Another good pull. Vertical stack from Ambush. They find the upline. And it's stoppage for a pick.
And like I mentioned before too, the matchup between McKean and Sharma, I'm just very excited to see. Two great players, have cannons for arms, know how to get open, can be very versatile, don't just have to stay in the handler set. It's been really good so far, and I'm excited to continue to see it.
Yeah, we want to see a close game. We're always rooting for good games.
Yes, we are.
Always rooting for comebacks. And will it start here as ambush? Shoot it deep into the end zone. Layup.
Oh!
What? Incredible athleticism. Incredible focus. Goes with one hand, brings it down.
But it looks like, oh
nah,
no!
Don't be denying that.
It's a travel call.
What?
It's a travel call.
It's all right, we got the clip.
Oh my gosh. What athleticism there to leap off the feet. I'm not even going to confirm or deny if it's a travel or not because I just don't know, but sometimes the coolness, you just got to let
the
it
foot
ride.
did drag, but we've seen worse not be called. So, Elite Ultimate players, please sort out what you think you mean by travel. As they go again, not to the same receiver, but they complete the pass nonetheless. There's the shot to the end zone. And as they say, the disc does not lie.
It does not.
No travel confirmed.
And another great matchup on that point between Godinho and Marta's there just battling it out. Godinho getting all the way down. Usually she's known to score in the end zone, but this time getting really close and throwing an assist. But again, even with all of that happening, that's just impressive layout, catch.
Insane.
Oh my gosh.
Chest height, full extension, one hand.
No injuries that we know of. It's
yeah,
chef's kiss there, beautiful.
Bounced off the ground. No problem.
See here, ambush coming off the half. Really excited to start out as they put another tally on the scoreboard to make it 5. I do got to say, as this wind's picking up, Luke, I'm really jealous. I'm really jealous of your hoodie right now.
Yeah.
This is getting cold. And then we have extra shade here too.
The sun's just gone behind a cloud briefly. So it's surprising how many layers you need when you're just sitting still outside.
It really is. Because you would think with like maybe 18 degrees, it's not that bad, but the wind and shade, ugh.
Yeah. So some close defensive efforts from Ambush already at this point, but PuTi shoot to the end zone. There is a defender underneath it, and they do get there, but big collision.
As we see a deep shot. Mac trying to get within the space too. Gets the D, but it maybe runs through the player.
Yeah, both players attacking the same space at the same time. Contact like this does happen.
And always priority number 1 is just to make sure that players are okay first. And as you can see, it looks like they're doing okay. At least okay enough to talk about the call.
Yeah.
So still discussing kind of what's happening. Waiting for resolution. It might have to be sent back.
Still not sure what the resolution is. Some gesticulation, but I think someone's motioning for a translator.
So here, I believe so. It might have to come back to a contested call. Taking a good amount of time here. Trying to figure out what's going on.
I think uncontested foul?
I think so.
Also an injury. But the player did walk off the pitch by themselves, so that's good to see at least.
Definitely there.
So PuTi, if it is an uncontested foul, will get the disc in the end zone, check it in, and then walk to the front and everyone will move. But the players still discussing. Okay, so disc is checked in, they've walked to the front. Play resumes. PuTi reset. Find an option in the middle. That one is caught at the front of the end zone. So PuTi do convert. There are tense moments towards the end of that point.
Again, a long discussion kind of being sorted out to the resolution. One, to make sure that everybody's okay, and then two, to see what happens after that as Lino converts to Hattori in the end zone. Again, the discussion on the downfield call maybe took a little bit of energy away from Ambush in the game, as we see here, but that doesn't stop them on any points. They look to bring the intensity back.
So decent pull from PuTi to open up this point. Does Ambush work it around the back? Poach at the front of stack. Had to attack, but do complete the throw. Pick called in the stack.
Looks like it's going to go back.
But doesn't look like the defender's going to...
No.
Okay, no. Disc is going to stay where it was and defender catch up? Maybe? Maybe not?
Your guess is
Yes?
as good as mine.
No?
Maybe so.
Okay. If the disc is staying there, the defender should probably catch up and the receiver should come back a bit.
Agreed.
We're getting there. We're getting there. The pick rule's complicated.
It really is.
Okay, play is live once again. And Ambush go for a deep shot. And PuTi come down with it. That shot never really looked threatening. Hanging over the stack. But let's see what PuTi can do with the disc. Oh, run through block from Ambush. Very well read. So Ambush reset closely on this sideline. Down the line. Nice toe in. Finds the narrow channel down the line. PuTi making it hard for them though. Up line, travel's called. As the receiver bent their cut a little bit on the catch. There's a violation call, although travel is not a stoppage if the disc has not been thrown. So play should continue. Well, oh, violation once again. This is the reason travels aren't a stoppage, by the way. So we don't have this. But, you know, if everyone stops, it is a stoppage, I suppose, by definition. So, Ambush shooting to the end zone. 2 defenders tried to get in the way, but they do find the front corner. And Ambush get that point on the board.
And I'll say with Ambush too, really nice, especially along the boundary, to make sure that their toes are in. They were really playing with fire there, continuing to move it up on that left boundary. And then after the travel discussion here, just finding an open receiver in Liz. And that makes it PuTi 9, Ambush 6. As we continue to truck on here.
Ambush still in this game. But they need some breaks. They need them soon.
Definitely. As we hit about the 52nd minute within the game, still plenty of time left to go, but as you mentioned before, Ambush has to have these breaks come soon. They cannot just keep trading back-to-back holds, or it'll be over before you know it.
Yeah, they need to be within 1 when time goes. Or at least after the point when time goes. As PuTi finds the break side and immediately shoot deep. Defender underneath it. Receiver did about as well as they could. But the pass is incomplete. And this is just what Ambush need. They're going to come back in this game. They need to convert these break chances.
And a beautiful showing there between 2 competitors for deep threat. Paris known to get Ds and also catch in the end zone. And Lino the same there.
Oh! The Ambush receiver looks completely dejected. Can't believe that they let themselves get layout D'd like that, but what an athletic play.
Out of nowhere, that was spectacular, just flying through the air.
Incredible. So PuTi, short field to work with, pop it into the end zone, and it will go back for a pick. No.
It's a score.
Somebody signaled goal using the pick hand signal. What are you doing? Come on. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
They did look suspiciously free, so I was like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes back for a pick.
They did look
I'm
suspiciously free.
more surprised that it was signaled a goal, to be honest. But there we go. Wow, what a block to get the disc back for PuTi.
And even just a little bit of initial, I guess, shock after the turn downfield. Great defense by Paris there to force the D down by the line, but oh my goodness, PuTi with that layout D there. Stamp.
Yeah, they do not want Ambush to come back in this game.
That was just really cool to see. I mean, there's not much else you can say that. There's not many words that I can say to describe kind of what we saw.
Yeah, just. PuTi left the door ajar and then slammed it back immediately in Ambush's face.
As Benji might even say, sometimes that was just a little bit of a tease for Ambush there.
And a break to pull. So I don't know if we've mentioned on stream already, but the brick marks, they're not just a circle on the pitch, they're actually an elephant.
Yes.
The Windmill logo. Which I didn't realize until earlier today.
Me as well. Isn't it super cool?
Oh, yeah.
Again, shouts out to Windmill and the volunteers and staff here organizing this. We are happy to be here, commentating these games,
Big
showing
throw.
you these games.
Sailing to the right, 2 receivers underneath it. One of them catches it. That's a score for Ambush. And what a way to do it.
Again, Sharma has a cannon. We know that they'll use it at any time there. Chucking it down the field, having 2 of the receivers there. Goes over one head, and Godinho just patiently waiting by that front cone for the score there. Ambush up to 7 now.
Staying in it.
And Sharma just winding it up. Doesn't even need any leads or anything along those lines. Can just stay in the same place, wind it up, and just let it roll.
Yeah. Who needs power positions when you can just yeet it from static?
That's like a half-field yeet, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Upwind as well.
Wow. That's power. Wonder if he was in the pole competition last night. Odio throws it pretty sailing, and it gets a little bump, right?
Yeah, the wind just keeping it up, pushing it extra far. PuTi fakes the deep shot, goes in field. Finds an option on this near side. Doesn't like how tight that down the line option is. He has to take that one. Nice toe in.
Beautiful toe in there by Vindeman.
Bit of contact on the reset, but no call is made. Disc floats in the end zone, and 2 players catch it roughly the same time. But PuTi call it a turnover, and oh, maybe it wasn't a turnover. Does PuTi get it straight back? Wow.
Straight pickup and yeet right after. Impressive. At first, I didn't see anybody down there for ambush, so I thought it was just a throwaway, and I was like, why are they throwing it away right now? But
I mean,
no.
What I was a little confused by was that there was some discussion, and I mean, is it technically a stoppage? Probably. I mean, turnovers aren't normally, but there was some discussion as to whether or not it was a completed catch. So
definitely there. And
players probably should have stopped, and I think one of the ambush players just was like, nah, I have faith that we've got this. Just ran deep. But ambush do get it back. Oh, close bid. Ambush maintain possession. Find the up line. Looking in field. Goes up line, back of the end zone, and what a layout!
Wow.
Secures possession, secures the goal.
And has the train finally arrived? Because that's an ambush break.
It is.
That was nuts. Sharma throwing it to space there. Honestly, I kind of thought it wasn't going to make it. I thought PuTi had the D.
It looked like it. It was a risky shot. Nice toe in.
Beautiful. Textbook.
It was one of those up-line shots where you know the defense is expecting it. But whether the defense is expecting or not, if the throw is good enough. Oh, nice grab.
Which looks like it was right on the line there.
Yeah, if the throw is good enough. Doesn't matter if the defense expects it. There's nothing they can do.
This is great for ambush here. Getting a break to finally have some of their turns pay dividends here. See if they can capitalize, maybe get another one, and then it's only a 1-point game.
That's what ambush need.
Looks like as we approach the 59th minute in the game, not much time left, but ambush are going to need another break here to continue rolling.
And we'll start with PuTi on the sideline. Don't find an option in field, have to go back instead. Disc almost popped too high, but is collected. Find an option in the middle of the field. Look off the deep shot. Go up line instead. There's a call on the previous throw, however. Or 2 throws before even. No idea what the call is.
Maybe a travel, I believe.
I mean, it looked initially like the thrower from 2 passes ago, or 3 passes ago at this point, was the one that called, that had their hands in the air to stop play. But
yeah.
I think the disc is going to stay where it is, though. No idea what happened.
No idea. Again, you could just see the players stop in the middle of the pitch while some of them were playing, some of them were stopping and talking. So
PuTi finding some options on the break side. Not quite in the end zone just yet, though. There's the shot down the middle. And PuTi extend their lead to 3. Trying to keep this ambush team from getting within 1 before time goes. Very important if they want to make this win easy. Not have to sweat like some of the teams in the open division that we saw last round.
Oh my goodness. You almost couldn't ask for a better semifinal from the open division there.
So tense.
Unless you're a supporter of the other teams that lost. that's a different story, but
hey, if you're a supporter of Ultimate,
you love to see it.
You want to see those close games. Women's division semifinals, a bit more one-sided.
Looks like there's a timeout called here.
So we will throw it to a quick break. Be right back.
Murphy, and then floats that one out. Huge bid, gets the touch. What a grab! DV!
We are back underway after the timeout. Ambush on offense, looking to close the gap. If they get within 1 when time goes, they will get an opportunity. Score 2 more points to win the game, and deep shot to this near side is hanging, but contact between the players.
It looked like it might be the head injury.
It's a pretty hefty bump. Both players going off. Take another look at the throw. Yeah, defender just looking up at the disc, doesn't realize where the receiver is. And contact occurs, but I think the players agreed that the disc sailed out of reach regardless. So the turnover will stand.
And again, just a collision between both players there, resulting in an injury, but it looks like it still stays with PuTi here as they look to break. Oh.
High snag. PuTi go for the deep shot. It's sailing, coming left, but receiver comfortably catches it, but we will go back for what looks like a pick call. Oh, that roller was disappointingly short. Would have loved to see it. There are some fun clips out there of players doing like 40-meter thumbers back to the previous thrower.
That is really sick.
It's a shame they don't do that during normal play. And the disc is checked back in.
I'll say that's low risk, high reward there.
I know we don't normally put highlights from things that happen not during live play in our highlight reels at the end of the day, but you never know.
Never
it's
know.
Good enough. So PuTi working around the back. There's another deep shot. It's going to sit though, plenty of defenders underneath it. And a huge read from the defense. They get high.
An ambush just swarming it right there from Vakonnen. It looked like 4 ambush defenders as they chuck it down deep.
Oh, oh no. I respect the effort. I respect the immediate deep shot, but and the milk in.
It was
Gotta catch it though.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It looked like it should have been twice. That ambush came down with it. The fake out.
Oh, that's so tragic.
Like you said, maybe a milking there?
Yeah, I think they went up for it and then thought, oh, actually, I can wait. But deep shot from PuTi. Oh, what a block! And another!
And in the stats that count as 1D, folks, it does not count as 2Ds. But regardless, Ambush are still alive here as we heard the jingle in the background.
Well, that means this will be the last point, and even if Ambush score it, the score will be 11-9. They're not within 2. That will be the end of the game. So PuTi will be in the finals, but Ambush have a chance to do something cool to end the game.
We know what's going to happen.
Not on this throw, though, as they holster the deep shot. There's the power position, though, and streaking deep. They have a receiver, big layout. No, what?
Uncharacteristic of Ambush there not to lay out.
I wanted to see it.
Maybe being cautious there and, I don't
Yeah.
know, not throwing their body, but still.
Would have been cool.
Definitely cool. Do something cool.
Yeah.
But they've done something cool all game, all tournament, as we've been able to see them stream twice. Ambush have definitely been exciting to watch, and so is PuTi. And PuTi look like they're going to go into the finals. It's
Yeah.
not over yet, but it's just about over.
No, it is. They can't. Ambush can't get within 1 by scoring this point. So PuTi will be a finalist. They will miss their flight, but first they have to score this point to end the game. There's some options backwards. Nothing really in the end zone. It's PuTi swing. Again to this mid-space, goes backwards for 1. And again. And some give go, there's the shot to the end zone. Nice, easy clap catch. And PuTi take the game, 12-8. They will be in the final, facing the winners of the other game that's on the other stream. They will miss their flight, but they will provide some quality entertainment for us tomorrow on finals day. That is all from us today. Thank you so much for joining us here on the stream. Tune in again tomorrow, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to know when we go live. And from myself and Corey, we will see you on the other side.
see. Becky has it in her cross, and it's a goal! My goodness, at least Becky, you legend!
The break side, Murphy, and then floats that one out. Huge bid, gets the touch. What a grab! DV!
We believe mixed is the best for the sport, for the world. That's why we're making a global showcase, starting in Europe, made in Amsterdam. PuTi. PuTi.net.
So loads of tournaments happening, which you can attend either as a player or a spectator. You can find them on Ultical.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, Ultimate TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
fund
our
work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Ulti.tv